Breathe. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Welcome. I'm Alex. Thank you for being here. Subscribe and we will start your daily yoga practice today. This is Caesar, and I am here with a full body stretch, all levels, beginner, intermediate. I'll offer some variations. No props are required. Let's start in a child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. Walk your hands out and away from you. And on an exhale, bring your forehead down. Bring your awareness to the breath, to the present moment. Arrive. Press up to a tabletop. Tuck the toes and find some organic movement. That's anything that sounds good. So I like to do circles with the torso. Feel the weight redistribute between the hands. Stretching the bottoms of the feet, stretching under the shoulders. Feeling all the little pops and parts of you waking up. Find a neutral spine somewhere in the middle for 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back and look straight ahead. Long exhale, round. Press everything away. Inhale, press the tops of the feet down, open up. Long exhale, scoop the tailbone. Once more. And exhale. Neutral. Weight on the left leg so that the right leg can lift back and up. Keep the hip facing down. Reach the leg far away from you. Reach the left arm forward. Lengthen again. Tabletop. Switch sides. Reach the left leg back. And then strengthen the leg. Reach the right arm forward. Tabletop. Tuck the toes and hover the knees. Shift the weight forward a couple of inches to keep the core engaged. Downward dog, press back. Let's bend one knee at a time as you press the opposite heel down. If balance is okay, you can pick up one hand at a time and roll out each wrist. That's also a good way to check in to see where the weight is in the hands. You want it to be in the front part of the palm. Press the heels down, relax the head and the neck. Walk to the top of the mat and ragdoll over both legs. Soften the knees, let the whole upper body drape. Bring the feet together. Soften the knees and round up to standing. Bring the palms to touch. Reconnect to the present moment. Inhale, arms sweep wide and overhead. Let's leave them up here for about 4 breaths. Bring the shoulders down, lift the gaze. Try not to arch the lower back. Look up, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Hands down, right foot back lunge. Left foot back plank. Let's hold here for about 4 breaths. Pretend like you're floating away. Lower all the way down, elbows in close. Rest the forehead on the left hand. Bring the right foot in, quad stretch. Press the hips down. Switch sides. Release, cobra, tops of the feet down. Roll the shoulder blades back and lift up halfway without using your hands. Lower down. Press up, tabletop, downward dog. Step the right foot between the hands for a lunge. Strong back leg. Keep a right angle with the front leg. Big step to the top of the mat. Forward fold over the legs. Round up. Arms, reach overhead. Interlace the fingers, index finger out, press a button on the ceiling for 3 breaths. Lift out, fold forward. Round up to standing. Let's do that again. And just keep in mind, we're trying to strengthen the torso and get these muscles working, thinking that they are lifting you higher, like those little hands on the rib cage. So arms overhead, reach straight up, breathe through the nose. Lift out, forward fold. Kind of gets your heart rate up, strengthens the torso, realigns the spine. Hands down, left foot back lunge. Right foot plank. Chaturanga, knees up or down. Keep the elbows in close. And you just lower down halfway. This is all it is. Inhale, upward facing dog. Let's hang here. I like the first one because you can feel the front of the body opening up. Notice if you're shrugging into the shoulders, press down, undo that. And eventually the tops of the feet press down as you pull the chest through. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Step the right foot between the hands, lunge. Big step to the front of the mat. Long exhale over longer legs. Press to stand. Inhale, arms overhead, 4 breaths. Reach up so much. The head can go back if that's okay with your neck. Reach a lot. Lift out, fold forward. Halfway lift, long flat back. And from here, hands down, step back, plank pose. Side plank, right hand down, left arm up. Lift a little bit more. Relax your expression. Plank, that was it. Stay committed to the present moment, to each movement. Left hand down, right arm up. Plank. Chaturanga, knees up or down. Move slowly, building strength. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the mat. Sit down and bring your feet out and around in front of you. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. Hold the outside edges of the feet. Butterfly legs, fold forward. Sit up. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat for a reverse tabletop. Hands behind you. Fingers point toward the heels. Press and lift. Sit down. Extend your legs out in front of you. Sit up tall. Lift the arms and fold forward. Sit up. Cross your feet at the ankles, tabletop. Stabilize. Start to engage the core. Right leg lifts back and up, and left arm reaches forward. Reach, lengthen. Squeeze the legs strong. Try not to shrug the right shoulder. Tabletop and switch. Left leg lifts. Right arm forward. Lengthen again. And tabletop. One round of cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Round, exhale. Neutral. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Step the right foot between the hands for crescent lunge. So it's the same setup as our other lunges, only you're going to bring your hands to your hips. Try to stay low. I always have to tell myself or be told to do that too. The back leg will straighten over time as the hip flexor opens up. Arms overhead, palms face each other. Ooh, I heard another mango drop. They're getting bigger. Hands to the mat, frame the right foot. Inhale, lower the left knee, look straight ahead, shoulders back. Long exhale, try to press the legs straight, pyramid pose. Lunge, keep the back knee lifted, lunge, twist, left hand down, right arm up. Right hand back down, right foot plank. Gonna double the chaturangas. Just do one if you're still building strength. Otherwise, we're gonna lower down halfway and press back up. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward dog. Step the left foot between the hands, lunge. Setting up crescent lunge. I like hands to hips because it keeps the shoulders over the hips, because when you're tighter, you're going to be forward more. So Find your stance. Engage the core. Relax the shoulders, arms overhead. Draw the left hip back, sit a little lower, and reach up like we did before. Trying to press that button on the ceiling with the torso. Hands to the mat. Lunge. Lower the right knee, look straight ahead. Exhale, try to press both legs straight. Lunge. Lunge twist, right hand down, left arm up. Left hand back down. Plank. One or two Chaturanga push-ups. Oof, I need to get stronger. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward dog. Or just remember that being easier at some point. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look between the hands. Make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, preparing for Utkatasana. Chair pose, awkward pose. Sit down, same arms as in Crescent Lunge. Draw in the core, make sure you can wiggle the toes. Press to stand, bring the palms to touch. Contain extra movement. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. 4 breaths. Reach straight up or try a back bend. Lift out. Fold forward. Hi, Skitos. Bend the knees and sit all the way down. And lie down on your back. Hug the right knee in. Squeeze the leg so you feel pressure in the hip flexor. The box grip is available. Use that. Release and feel the right leg, compare it to the left. Just notice what's going on, what's releasing, what sensations do you feel, and switch sides. The chin is sticking straight up, you're pulling the leg in too much. Try to redistribute some of the tension. And release. Bend the left knee so the sole of the foot is on the mat. Hug the right knee in again. Release that squeeze and just open and close the right leg a few times. Move the foot around. And then we'll hold the stretch. Use a strap if you need to, but you can also keep the knee kind of soft and you'll still feel the hamstring. Release, full body stretch, scan the body, compare the right side to the left. And bend the right knee so the foot is flat and hug the left knee in. Add a little more strength. Use the arms to really squeeze the leg. We want that pressure in the hip flexor. Then release enough. We're going to bend and straighten the left leg. And hold. You want the foot flexed because that's going to get you the most stretch in the hamstring. Relax the shoulders, your expression, and your thoughts. And release. Full body reach. Sit up and fold forward. Sit back up and lie down slowly, one vertebrae at a time. I wasn't that slow, but okay. Bend the knees. Feet are flat. We are going to do some of what I've always heard called roll-ups. We're going to do 10. They're basically sit-ups. Reach straight up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower back down, full body reach. Sit up, cross your feet at the ankles, tabletop. 1 round of cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Neutral. Reach the right leg up and back, but this time we're going to bend the knee and draw some circles to the side, in, back, and around. Keep the core lightly engaged so that we're not moving all over the place. We're isolating the leg and the glute. And tabletop, 1 cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Round. Exhale. Tabletop. Switch sides. Reach the left leg. Back, up. A light, soft bend in the elbows is going to help you to engage the core while you move the leg. So bend the knee. Let's rotate. Out, in, back, and around. Tabletop. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Balance on the left leg. Lift the right leg up behind you. Let the hip open. Squeeze the right leg strong, just like we did in tabletop. Try to level the shoulders, meaning bring the right shoulder down slightly. Pigeon, right side. Bring the right knee behind the right wrist. Try to square your hips to the top of the mat. Take your time, get established, and relax over the front leg for about 5 to 7 breaths. Let's start to release back to downward facing dog. Just kind of a gentle, not so gentle squeeze into the right leg and hip. Open up, reach the right leg so far away. Downward dog. Upward facing dog, ripple through. Inhale, exhale, down dog. Balance on the right foot, lift the left leg up behind you. Squeeze the leg strong. It's okay if the left glute feels like it's gonna cramp, you're doing it right. Pigeon left side. It is muggy out. It really rained a lot. It was really nice. I love the thunderstorms in Florida. Oh, it's hotter. All right, fold forward. Pigeon. Start to release out and back to downward dog. Left leg lifted. Two feet. Upward facing dog, ripple through. Back to a child's pose. Walk the hands away from you, lengthen the spine. Remember being here just a little while ago. Still the present moment. Sit up. Bring your feet out and around in front of you, and we'll lie back down. Bend the knees, feet are on the mat. Right arm is out and away from you, palm down. Bring the left hand behind the head. Extend the right leg back out. Lift the right leg and bring the elbow to the knee. And lower. 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's switch sides. Right hand holds the head, left arm reaches out and away. Left leg extends. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Full body stretch. Arch the back a little bit to open up the abs. And then Let's reach the arms overhead and sit up. Hands are behind you. Fingers pointing towards the heels, like we're setting up for a reverse tabletop. Lean back, but keep the elbows kind of soft, and just straighten the left leg. Oh, hi, the thighs. Lower the leg and lift the right leg. Keep the knees next to each other. Feel a little cramp, that's okay. Lift the left leg and lower. Switch and down. Once more. 2 each side. And then lift both. Lift the arms. Palms are up. If that's too much, keep the hands behind you. Think long spine and think sitting up on the tip of the tailbone. Lower the knees, sit up tall, and roll down. Arms overhead. Sit up. Hands behind you. Let's do one leg at a time again. Lift up through the chest like we've been talking about for a little bit today. Lower the left leg and switch. Lift the right and lower. If you're slouching, sit back up. Left leg lifts and down. Right leg. Once more. 2 each side. Boat pose, Navasana. Lift both legs. Palms up. Some people like their palms facing each other. Point the toes. Squeeze the core. Lift up a little bit taller. You can also keep the knees bent. Straight is a little bit more. Hold. Breathe. And bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Actually cross your feet at the ankles and press back to a tabletop in a downward dog. Lower your knees to the mat. 1 round of cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Round, exhale. Neutral. Sit back. We're going to lie down again. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Arms are out side to side, palms down. Press into the feet, lift your hips up and scoot them to the right just a couple of inches. Right away, lift the legs. Use your left hand to guide the legs across to the left for a twist. Oh, my back just popped so nicely. Opt to have the right shoulder down. Look straight ahead for now. And lift out. Let's do a full body reach between sides. And then arms side to side. Bring the feet to the mat. Press through the feet, pick up your hips, and they just scoot to the left. Lift the legs and twist the legs to the right. And release. Full body stretch. Hug the knees in. Happy baby. Soles of the feet face the ceiling. Knees are wide. Elbows go inside of the knees. Hold the outside edges of the feet and uncurl the tailbone to feel the feet press into the hands. Hug the knees in. Legs up the wall, away from the wall. Place your hands underneath the lower back. The knees can be slightly bent because we want the legs floating over you, minimal effort. So if you have the knees slightly bent, you'll see the heels kind of go right over the hips. If you're stretching the legs straight, that's more work. We want this to be nice. Soft gaze up at your feet. Draw the knees in. Shavasana. Lengthen the legs, lengthen the spine, palms face up. Find a nice spot on the back of your head. Untuck the shoulders, let the feet just kind of fall open. Let the fidgets arrive and smooth them out. Close the eyes. Shift your gaze to the third eye, which is just in the center of the forehead above the eyebrows. Let go of the breath. Let go of any thought. I will be in touch. Keep the body still. Introduce a deep breath. Fill up all the way. Hold at the top. Exhale. Near the end of the breath, blink the eyes open. Feel the light as it enters through the eyes and gently wake up. Before you actually sit up, decide to bring some of whatever peace or stillness you felt with you as you Bring yourself back to your day. Sit up tall, roll the shoulders back and down, move the head and the neck around. And sit up tall. Left arm reaches up and over, side body stretch. Lift out, switch sides. And both arms overhead. Twist to the right, right hand behind you, left hand to the right knee. Sit up tall. Release through center, arms up. Twist to the left. And closing breath. Inhale, arms reach wide and overhead. Look up, reach up. Exhale, float the hands down. Gratitude for your practice. Grateful for your presence. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. Do let me know if you liked this. And until next time, namaste.